Have you ever had one of those moments where your kid loses it over something tiny, like a spilled cup of juice, and you're standing there thinking, am I doing this right? Or bedtime feels like it could go either way, peaceful and sweet, or one wrong move and it's chaos. Those little everyday moments are actually where a child learns, I'm safe, my parents got me, the world makes sense. And in the next few weeks, you can build that sense of security in a way that's honestly simpler than most people expect. 1. Start with predictability. Kids under 5 don't need perfect parents, they need consistent parents. Routines are a big deal because they help children feel like life is reliable. They start to understand what's coming next, which lowers stress and power struggles. Pick a few daily anchors and keep them steady. A morning hello routine, smack time the same way each day, a bedtime sequence that doesn't change. Even something as simple as saying the same line every night, okay, teeth, then story, can become a comfort signal. Try not to let random distractions push these rituals around. Protect them like they matter, because to your child, they really do. 2. Use presence more than lectures. When kids are upset, they don't need a speech, they need to feel you nearby. Physical closeness is powerful. A hand on their back, a quick hug after they melt down, sitting on the floor while they play. It sends the message, you're not alone. Try phrases like, I'm right here, I've got you. This feels big, but we'll get through it. And as tempting as it is to say, you're fine, or don't cry, it usually lands like your feelings are too much. Instead, you can stay calm and let them have the feeling without adding panic to it. 3. Name the feeling out loud. Most young kids feel things before they can explain things. When you put words to what you're seeing, it helps them make sense of themselves. You can say, you're really frustrated. That was disappointing. You're feeling nervous about that. That kind of emotion labeling does two things. It helps them learn the language of feelings, and it helps them feel understood. 4. Give tiny choices. One of the fastest ways to help a little kid feel steady is to give them small, safe choices, especially when they're spiraling. Nothing huge, just simple options. Do you want red cup or blue cup? Do you want to hop to the bathroom or walk? 2 books tonight or 1 book? It gives them a sense of control in a world where adults make most of the decisions. 5. End the day with something they can count on. Bedtime is where a lot of kids feel the most vulnerable. Dark, quiet, separation, all of it. A consistent closing ritual can be unbelievably grounding. It can be a short phrase, the same cuddle, the same song, whatever works for your family. Something like, good night, I love you, you're safe. It sounds small, but repeated over time, it becomes a signal their nervous system recognizes. Why this works? Kids under 5 are basically collecting evidence every day about whether the world is safe and whether the grown-ups are reliable. When you show up consistently with routines, calm reassurance, and simple, predictable language, you build trust from the inside out. And if you're noticing bigger signs ongoing, like persistent anxiety, sleep struggles that don't improve, or behavior that feels beyond typical toddler stuff, it's always a good idea to talk with your pediatrician or a licensed professional. If you try just these 5 things, steady routines, close presence, naming feelings, small choices, and consistent bedtime cues, you'll be building real security and confidence. What's one bedtime ritual or daily routine that's made the biggest difference for your child? I'd love to hear what's working for you.